So, what's up, y'all? Welcome back. Now, let's talk about trauma for a second. Let's talk about how that works and what to do with that energy. Okay, because trauma is just like anything else, it's energy. So, what we're going to talk about is how to get it out the body and then how to transmute it. So, what I got here is a straw. Okay, visualize this as your physical body. The straw represents your physical body and then your breath. Okay, so the breath, let's say that represents cosmic energy or Ashe Sikim. Okay, so this energy is everywhere and it has to flow through your body, okay, freely without any obstructions. Okay, so what ends up happening is when we have something traumatic that happens in our life, instead of the energy free flowing freely, it basically gets hard or it basically gets stuck. Okay, the energy, it doesn't move as freely. It slows down its orbit. And that's where you start having blockages in your physical body. So an example of that would be like if we took a piece of paper and we took off a little piece of paper and we balled it up and we put it inside the straw. So we put a piece of paper inside this straw, okay? That little piece of paper represents the emotion, okay? It represents the feeling, it represents whatever energy you were dealing with. But once it's balled up, that's the trauma, okay? So that was the energy before. It looked like this, it looked like a piece of paper. But when you experience trauma, the energy slows down. Now it's inside your body now, okay? So the energy is moving very, very slow, very, very slow. So we have to get, okay, that trauma out of our physical body, okay? So how would we do that? For most people, they don't know a large amount of trauma is stored in your hips. Okay, if you think about people that go into fight or flight or something happens, okay, we twist from our hips so the energy gets stuck there. So a lot of our emotions, a lot of the things that we go through in life, especially as children, and even when you get older, the energy, it gets stuck in the hips. So what we have to do is, as you visualize this straw, you have to move the straw around. You have to move the straw around and push. You got to start to push that trauma through the body, through the physical body. So you got cosmic energy constantly pushing through, and with your help of you moving the body, like just like that, boom, okay, and it just came out, okay, it flew over there, okay, but you get the idea. So the trauma, when it comes out the body, I'll give you another piece of paper, okay, it's gonna come out just like that. It's gonna come out, but it's gotta go somewhere, okay, where's it gonna go? I got a little bowl right here, it's got water in it. The trauma is gonna go into that water. What does that water represent? That water represents your aura, your energy field. So when the trauma exits your physical body, it sits around in your aura until you do something with it. If you don't do something with it, it'll seep back into your physical body via your thoughts and your emotions. So you have to transmute the energy once it's in your aura or your energy field. So how do you do that? Okay, what you have to do is maintain awareness that, okay, I have to move my hips. So engage in dancing, use a hula hoop, any type of stretching, but you need to move those hips. These hips got to move. They got to stay fluid, okay, because that's how you're going to get the trauma to move itself out of your physical body. Okay, so you're going to visualize whatever happened, whatever traumatic event happened, you're going to visualize that energy as you're doing your ritual, okay, as you're dancing, and then make sure that as you're dancing, you're visualizing that energy moving out of your body. Now, once it moves out of your body, it's going to be in your aura. It's going to be in your energy field, and you're going to feel it too, because you're going to start feeling better. So it's important before you start this to, if you want to use music, find a good playlist. Find a playlist of music that makes you feel really good. That's just going to get you there, okay? So you warm up to it, okay? And then once you start getting really, really good into it, and you really start moving those hips, okay? That energy is going to move itself out of your body. And once it moves itself out of your body, okay, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to start earthing, okay? You need to take your shoes off and you need to walk barefoot in the dirt or the grass, okay? The reason why is because as the sun is hitting the earth plane, okay, it's giving off it's sending electric ions. The planet itself is giving off magnetic ions, okay, or what people call yin energy, okay? Your electromagnetic field, your aura, okay, is electromagnetic. So when you walk barefoot in the dirt or the grass, okay, do it for like 20, 30 minutes, listen to your body. What that's going to do is that's going to allow for the energy to transmute the inside of your aura, okay? Because you got the electric energy coming down, you got the magnetic energy coming up, and it's going to circulate inside your aura, okay? And it's basically going to start a purification process, okay? So this is how you transmit trauma, okay? So what you're going to want to do is practice this as much as you can. If you do it for 21 days straight, it will become a habit. So you will definitely see a progress in your efforts. So when you first start out, write it down. Write down what it is that you're trying to work on. Write down what it is that you're trying to release. And write down how you feel in that moment. And then after 21 days, do it again. Write down how you feel. Write down what you're going through. And by then, you definitely will have transmuted that energy of trauma. Whatever the trauma was, whether it was trauma from something that happened when you was little, when you was a teenager, but you're going to have to work with that energy to transmute it. Okay, the energy is going to basically transmute inside your aura, and that's what's going to be the base of your personal power. Okay, so basically those that have experienced the most trauma in life and work directly with that energy to transmute it have the best and the highest potential for the most personal power and influence. Okay, so this is how you can transmute trauma, is you got to move them hips. You got to move those hips, get that physical energy to move, okay, get it out, okay, get it to be into your aura. Once you get it into your aura, start walking barefoot in the dirt or the grass. The longer the better, but listen to your body. It's going to, over time, it's going to start to transmute inside your aura, okay? And that trauma will no longer be a hindrance to you, but it'll be used as a form of personal empowerment. So this is how you basically evict the energy of trauma out of your body.